how Beyonce and Black Panther duped black Christians into worshipping African deities, Oshun. Via our series, The Evolution of Music, we here at YAM have been warning the body of Christ about messing with the devil's stuff. It is scientifically proven that our subconscious minds cannot reject the messages in music. Beyonce, being one of the most popular music artists in the world, has led a whole host of her originally black Christian fans into bondage via her music and the overt homage she pays to African deity. Because Destiny's Child did a few gospel songs and she featured on Michelle Williams' gospel album, that was enough for some carnal Christians to justify their obsession with a woman who openly admits she is possessed by a demon. Or what did you think Sasha Fierce was?
Come on, son! Come on!
But the devil, being wiser than all human beings, never uses one stream of attack. Knowing the deficiencies and disadvantages that black communities face in the Western world, he also used the movie Black Panther to tip anyone who was on the edge right over into full-blown African deity worship. Hold up. I'm not saying Beyonce and Black Panther are solely responsible for this wave of so-called consciousness. The neo-soul movement of the early 90s, the internet, and YouTube and other forces have been at work for ages. But this new wave of so-called consciousness, which is leading black people back to their so-called roots in what is paganism, witchcraft, and Satan worship, has been carefully crafted by the enemy to cause even the most adamant Christians to begin to question the reality of their faith. And this is why everyone needs to know Jesus for themselves and have a personal relationship with him. Because the Bible does say in Matthew 24:24, "For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect." Now, as I like to say, the devil is no longer hiding, he's now actually signing autographs. And that brings me onto Oshun, a new duo who are unashamedly manifesting their witchcraft, black girl magic, or whatever else you want to call it for all to see. Named after the African deity Oshun, who Beyonce has channeled on numerous occasions. When asked by Complex magazine why they chose their name, they said, "Oshun is a Yoruba deity, a West African traditional deity. She's a goddess, and she governs over sweet waters. She's basically the mother of love, fertility, wealth, and diplomacy. At the time that we decided to come together, her energy was just very present. It was primarily Nyambi's idea because she had more knowledge on Oshun. But we both felt her energy and felt moved to dedicate the music to her and all of Yoruba culture. I want to warn you, they are just one of many groups who will be bringing ancestral worship and worship of African deity to the fore. And don't be surprised if it comes with signs and lying wonders. Thessalonians 2:9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. You better know where the real power lies, or you might be deceived and fall from grace. Now is not the time to play games. You better know where you're coming from, what your foundation is, and the God you serve. Stay close to Christ.